Hey guys, welcome back to Bourbon and Smoke. Today we're going to be making smoked eggs. So what we're going to do is, of course, we're going to go ahead and hard boil the eggs. I have made these soft boiled as well, which is amazing. But today we're going to be doing hard boiled all the way through. And then we're going to put them in a brine for a couple hours, let them soak up some salt, a little sweetness, just a hint of sweetness, and then we're going to smoke them. So first thing we got to do, get all of our eggs into the pot. So once our eggs are into the pot, I'm going to fill this with water, just enough really to cover them by about a half an inch or so. And then I'm going to hard boil them. We're going to boil these, bring it up to a boil, and then let that boil for about 8 to 9 minutes. Pull them off, and then we're going to stick them in an ice bath. We'll go through that part in a minute here, but hard boiling eggs is pretty boring, so we're not going to film that. So we have about 2 quarts of water, and I'm just going to fill up a few cups, giant cups with ice. Really what we want to do is get this water as cold as possible, so that way those eggs cool down real fast, and then they'll also shrink a little bit when they do that, which makes peeling them a little bit easier as well. Next thing we have to do while that's warming up is we're going to get our brine ready. So this is a really simple brine. This has actually taken quite a long time to kind of come up with and get the timing and everything right, of where I like the saltiness at. And so basically all we have is brown sugar and salt. I like to use sea salt. I think it has a little bit better flavor. And then once we have the eggs in here, we're just going to add a little bit of our pink Himalayan salt on it as well. So first thing we'll start off with, 4 cups of water into our bowl. Once we have our water, we're going to add in 1/4 of a cup of sea salt. The key with this brine is not the amount of salt in the water, because water can only hold so much salt. The key is going to be how long we leave it in here. So when we actually go to brine these, we're going to brine them for 2.5 hours. You can go 2 hours or even 1.5 if you think they're too salty. If you think they need more salt, which might be a little insane, you could go for longer. But really the time that it brines is where it's going to pick up that salty flavor. And then we're going to go with 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And the biggest question I get with this is, why brown sugar? I don't want my eggs sweet. That's kind of a weird combination. It doesn't really make them sweet like you would think. What it does is it just kind of cuts that sharp salt flavor that you get with them, and it gives it just kind of a nice finish more than anything, I guess. So once that's all done here, take a spoon, stir it up. You want to do this early because you want to let this sit as long as possible, just to get everything absorbed in, make sure the water and everything is as soluble as possible. And if you're using cold water, obviously that's going to hold less than hot water is going to as well. I want to use cold water because I don't want to warm these eggs up any more than I have to. So perfect timing. This is done, and that just started boiling. So we're gonna time it, like I said, 8 to 9 minutes. We're gonna pull them off, throw them in our ice bath. So we're gonna let them sit in the ice bath for about 15-20 minutes. Make sure they're all the way cooled down. I see we did have some cracks in some of them, which is actually kind of nice, because once that cold water, if that can get underneath there, it actually helps peel it as well. So we let these sit, and then we're gonna peel them, throw them in our brine. All right, so the eggs are cooled off. It's been about 15 minutes here now, so what we need to do is peel them. If you have a little spoon like this, it's really, really handy for this. All I do is kind of smack it around a little bit. If we can get one little piece off, that'll work. And get your spoon underneath that film that's underneath there. Just kind of guide it around the edge of the egg. Everything comes off a lot easier. You can do this with a regular sized spoon as well, but I think the smaller spoon, at least for me, works better. It's a little more control over where you're at. Just get to the end, kind of pops off, and that's it. Give it a rinse off in there, drop in our brine. So pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for all dozen of our eggs here. And then, like I said, we just wait. I'm gonna wait 2.5 hours while these are in here. You can definitely try it and go maybe 2 hours if you don't like real salty stuff. To me, it's not overly salty. It's the perfect amount. Like if I was going to salt an egg that I was making for myself for breakfast, this is the consistency or the saltiness that I would want. So, see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys. So we've got the smoker up to 200 degrees. So just gonna take the eggs directly out of the brine, lay them right on the grates, and we're gonna smoke them for an hour. You can go anywhere between, I'd say, half an hour minimum if you want to get some good smoky flavor on there. I do an hour because I like, again, more of that smoky flavor on there. Some people like to do 45 minutes. Try it out, see whatever you like to do. So let's throw them on. See you in an hour. All right, so it's been an hour. So you can see we got some nice smoke on them here. Got little grill marks on the other side. So we're just gonna pull them off, put them in a container, put them in the fridge, just let them cool down. We'll give them a try in half an hour or so, 45 minutes. All right, guys, so we got the brother here. We're gonna try these eggs. They look pretty good. And I mean, I put them in the package there and opened them up, and they smell amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
and just a little brown too. They look like they're just perfect, honestly.
Yeah, I think like the color you get on them is amazing.
Yeah. Very, very strong smell.
Even grill marks.
Yeah, I got
Fancy.
that too also. Oh.
That's one thing you can do too. If you want more grill marks, you can always just kind of roll them over inside the smoker. But along with this, we're gonna have kind of a special bottle to me. This is George Remus Bourbon Straight Whiskey, 94 proof. This is really hard. I have not been able to find it here around me. And we went to a sporting event. I will not name the team as to not drive off fans of other teams. You know who I'm talking to, Christoph. Anyway, so they had this bottle and they definitely did not allow me to purchase it, but I brought it home and gave them money in exchange.
Sketchy.
So, it was not off sale anyway. So this is fantastic. I don't know. I may have drank most of this bottle at the bar during that weekend away, but this is fantastic. This may be my new favorite bourbon, honestly.
Yeah, you were talking it up.
It's delicious. It's amazing. So, do you want to try the egg? Which comes first, the bourbon or the egg?
I was gonna go bourbon first.
All right, let's go bourbon first.
All right.
Oh,
Slight kick at the back end there.
yeah.
Smell wise, but otherwise than that,
Caramel,
pretty smooth.
caramel,
Yep.
vanilla.
Yeah,
like,
I got quite a bit of
like
vanilla on it.
like some spice, like cooking spice, some little pepper maybe.
Got pepper on it. I get a lot of vanilla in mine.
Yeah.
But
It's all right. There you go. Cheers, buddy. Dink. Oh, is that good?
yeah, that is smooth.
It's got like a. Oh, I can't tell what that flavor is.
Like your pepper flavor or like the seasoning flavors. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah, like it's some type of seasoning or some
sort
type
of spice.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a spice.
I get a spice out of it, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
It's like
Yeah.
like a cinnamon, like a allspice maybe,
I don't
or
know what that
nutmeg.
is, so sure.
I don't know. It is,
Maybe nutmeg.
maybe nutmeg.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad recommendation there compared to it.
But
no, this is actually. I mean, yeah, I don't obviously drink this straight a lot too, but yeah, that is smooth.
and it hangs around long enough. I got flies here. It hangs around long enough to where like it doesn't go away right away, but it's not like lingering for hours.
Oh, it doesn't sit and just kind of have that normal burn that a lot of them, at least for me, you know, it kind of just sits in your throat and you're like, woo. It's a spicy meatball. But no, that's good. Very slight burn near the end, but it goes away within the next.
Is this the best one
2
you've
seconds.
had here
Yes.
so far?
Yes, that's
Which
the
is the
best
only
way.
bourbons you've ever had, I guess, here. But
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Way 20 times better than the last one, which is basically just gasoline. So, yeah.
What was the last one?
I don't. It was hell, is what that was. It was.
I thought we had one since, but maybe not.
No, that was that 12. That was like $12 one.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was just.
Yeah.
Oof.
The
Pungent.
the Henry McKellen.
Yeah, I was gonna say
McKellen or
McLaughlin.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah.
But either way, yes, this is the best that I've had. So I mean, you were talking it up. So if I was gonna have it and it sucked, I was gonna be really disappointed.
Well, no, you're not disappointed.
Pretty good, pretty good.
I've also been talking up these eggs, so
So here we go.
give
This
these a
better
try.
be as good as this. So.
I think it is. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
This is a perfect combo.
That's kind of why I want to go with that 1st.
Mhm.
Then. Yeah, this is really good.
Mm.
Very salty,
Okay.
but not overpowering.
Can you guess what else I brined it in?
No.
It is hard to pick out, but maybe this is like a, because I know it's in there, I can taste it.
Yeah, you think about it.
Brown
more.
sugar.
Is that the sweetness aspect?
That's that just hint of
I
sweetness.
never would have guessed it was brown sugar, but you
Mhm.
get a little bit of sweetness.
You do, and that's what kind of, for me at least, that's what hangs around in my mouth.
I get the smoky.
Yeah.
Yes.
The smoke is very prevalent on
Yes,
these.
extremely. Not even just in the smell. I mean, obviously, smell is a big part of the taste for a lot of things, but yeah, that definitely sticks around in a good way. Yeah, it's not, it doesn't stick to your mouth or anything like that either. It just goes down well. Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, well, I think that's it for us, guys. So, thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want me to smoke next.